Hello! In this video, we will get acquainted with the animals of Africa. Enjoy watching. Elephant. African elephants are the biggest land animals not only in Africa, but in the whole world. They look amazing with their big heads, incredibly wide ears, and long, flexible nose called a trunk. Elephants are very skillful with their trunks, which replace their hands. They use their trunks to pick up food, get water from ponds to drink, and help their babies. On both sides of an African elephant's trunk, there are tusks. Tusks are very big teeth. Tusks help African elephants defend themselves against predators. Elephants love to swim. Some of them even know how to dive. They stick the tip of their trunk out of the water like a snorkel and swim underneath. Lion. One of the biggest and most unusual animals on Earth is the lion. Even ancient people called it the king or ruler of all animals. Lions belong to the cat family, which means they and cats were relatives in the distant past. Each lion family is called a pride. In such groups, there are their own rules and a leader. They drive away strangers and strictly protect their territory. Male and female lions are very different from each other. Males have a powerful mane, hair on their neck and back, while females do not. Prides are mainly provided with food by lionesses. They are more agile and fast than males. Rhino. Rhinos are some of the oldest animals on our planet. These large herbivores are only surpassed in size by elephants. Their main distinguishing feature is their large horn. Rhinos have poor eyesight, but they have very good hearing. They also have an excellent sense of smell. They can follow a familiar path to a lake or to where delicious grass grows just by scent. Rhinos love to wade in water or mud, and even roll around in it to cool off from the heat. On their backs, you can see birds sitting. The rhino doesn't harm them because these birds are its friends. They clean the rhino's skin of ticks and other insects. Tiger. A tiger is the biggest cat and the strongest of all cats. With a swipe of its paw, it can knock down even a big animal. Cats can purr, and tigers purr too when they are full and calm. But if something bothers them, they growl deeply and make threatening sounds. Their movements are smooth, agile, and fast. They can move silently and carefully like a true predator. Tigers have a sharp sense of hearing and excellent eyesight. They can jump skillfully, climb rocks, and even swim. Tigers have stripes to camouflage themselves, so they are less noticeable during hunting among trees and bushes. Hippopotamus. A hippopotamus is a very large animal from Africa. It's the third largest animal after elephants and rhinos. The hippopotamus has short legs, a thick body, and a huge mouth. Hippos spend almost all their time in the water. They only show their nose, eyes, and ears above the surface. Hippos don't have many enemies. Even crocodiles don't attack them because they can't bite through their thick skin. Sometimes, hippos come out of the water to find food. They think that grass on land is tastier than water plants. Flamingo. A flamingo is a big bird with pretty pink feathers, long legs, and a slightly curved long beak. Flamingos use their big beak to filter food from the water. Their food consists of small crustaceans, insect larvae, and algae. The amazing pink color of flamingos depends on their food. They eat algae that contain special chemicals. If flamingos living in a zoo don't get the right food, they will become white. Zebra. Zebras are hoofed animals with stripes on their skin. They look like horses, but have a short, thick mane and a tail with a tuft of hair at the end. Zebras often hang out with antelopes, ostriches, and even giraffes. Being in a big group makes it easier to protect themselves from predators. Baby zebras recognize their moms by their unique stripe patterns, which never repeat. Adult zebras eat plants like grass, young tree branches, bark, and leaves. This food isn't very nutritious, so zebras have to eat almost all day to feel full. Crocodile. Crocodiles are one of the oldest and most amazing animals. They have hardly changed since the time of the dinosaurs. Crocodiles spend most of their day in the water. They come out onto the banks in the morning and closer to evening to sunbathe. Crocodiles feed on animal prey. They stalk their prey in the coastal thickets or lie in wait in the shallows near the banks of rivers and lakes, where wild animals come to drink. The crocodile's eyes are located on the upper part of its head, so the animal can look out of the water, exposing only its eyes and nostrils. This way, it can remain unnoticed by potential prey until the very last moment. Antelope. Antelopes are plant-eating animals that are always on the move in search of food. Some antelopes live in dry deserts, while others inhabit bushes and trees. Antelopes have a unique feature, their horns, which come in various shapes and grow throughout their lives. They eat grass, leaves that they pluck from bushes and lower branches of trees, and love berries. Sneaking up on an antelope is a very difficult task. These animals almost never stay alone. They live in unique family herds, which allows them to keep an eye on the entire area around them. If one member of the herd notices a predator, it will immediately alert the others with a special signal. Leopard. This is a well-known predatory cat with spotted fur. Leopards have great eyesight and excellent hearing. They can easily climb trees and often rest there. They can also pounce on prey from above, in ambush. But more often they hunt on the ground, at night. Each leopard has its own hunting territory. It's better for other animals not to enter there. An uninvited guest will face a cruel beating. Leopards prefer to live alone. Ostrich. The ostrich is the biggest bird in the world. Even though they have wings, they can't fly, but they can run very fast. The ostrich is taller than humans. It has long thin legs, a big body with small wings, a long neck, and a dangerous long beak. Ostriches prefer to stay in large groups that include adult birds and babies. People often say that when ostriches are in danger, they bury their heads in the sand. But no one has ever seen them do that. When in danger, ostriches usually run away. They can also kick very hard. The ostrich's legs are so strong that it can even defend itself against a cheetah. Giraffe. A giraffe is an animal that lives in Africa and is the tallest animal in the world. They can grow up to 5 to 6 meters tall, which is about the height of a 2-story house. Even though they have thin and seemingly fragile legs, they can run very fast and jump high. Thanks to their huge height and excellent vision, these animals can spot danger from afar. That's why zebras, ostriches, and antelopes like to stay close to these watchtowers. To drink water, a giraffe has to spread its front legs wide and bend its head down. It's not very convenient, but with its long, dark purple tongue, it can easily pluck tasty leaves from trees, even those that grow at the very top. Cheetah. Cheetahs are amazing animals that belong to the cat family. They behave like big cats, but they're much bigger. Cheetahs are great runners over short distances. They have long legs and a slim body, which makes them look like greyhounds and champions among animals. They don't roar like lions and leopards, they meow just like our pets. Cheetahs have a beautiful spotted coat, which helps them blend into the grass. Their cubs are born blind and covered in soft fur. The little ones grow up quickly and love to play and jump around. Buffalo. Buffaloes are herbivorous animals that somewhat resemble cows. They have a strong build and big horns. Wild buffaloes always live where there is water, a river, lake, or even a swamp. They eagerly eat plants growing along the banks of the water or in the water itself. African buffaloes are considered herd animals. They tend to form strong, cohesive groups. The size of the group depends on the area where the animals live. Chameleon. A chameleon is a cool lizard that lives on land. It can look in different directions at the same time, like forwards and backwards. The chameleon's legs are like little pincers and it can climb trees easily with its long, sharp claws. This amazing lizard can change its color to blend in with its surroundings. It's a great way to hide from enemies or ambush prey. The chameleon has a very strong and long tongue, so it can quickly catch prey even from far away. Hyena. Hyenas are carnivorous mammals that mostly lead a nocturnal lifestyle. They look more like dogs in appearance. Their front legs are longer than their hind legs and curved, which is why they look hunched over. Their whole body is covered in irregularly shaped spots. Hyenas have very strong and powerful jaws with large teeth, which allows them to easily crush even the largest bones of their prey. Monkey. Monkeys are animals that are very similar to humans, which is why they are very interesting to us. Monkeys, like humans, communicate with each other. They communicate through facial expressions and sounds. Monkeys are omnivorous mammals. Their diet depends on their habitat. Tree-dwelling monkeys eat leaves, nuts, and berries, basically anything they can find in the trees. Ground-dwelling monkeys have a wider variety of food, tree roots, grasses, young shoots of shrubs and trees. Female monkeys are very protective of their babies and rarely leave them until the baby is ready to be independent. Warthog. The African warthog is a type of wild pig and is closely related to the boar. Out of all its pig relatives, the warthog has the least attractive appearance. It looks like a boar with a very large, flattened head. On its snout, it has 6 wart-like bumps, which resemble warts and gave it its name. When the animals graze, they bend their front legs to lower their heads to the tips of the short grass, while leaning on their calloused knees. Like and subscribe to the channel to not miss new videos.